It is now time for the formal welcome. I invite Dr. P. Mohammad Ali Gulfar, the chairman of SAFI, a renowned philanthropist whose sense of dedication and leadership has made this campus what it is today. We are proud of you, sir. On behalf of the SAFI family, I invite him to welcome the August gathering.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Honorable Vice President of India, Sri Hamid Ansari, the Honorable Union Minister for State for HRD and External Affairs, Minister Sri E.Mohammad, the Honorable Minister for Industry, Sri P.K. Gunjalikuti, the Honorable Minister for Panchayat, Sri M.K. Munir, the distinguished dignitaries on the dais, ladies and gentlemen. Assalamu alaikum. It's a great privilege for me as the chairman of Social Advancement Foundation of India to stand before this august audience to deliver the welcome address. The formation of Social Advancement Foundation of India was the logical development of sequential intervention of a dedicated group of social engineers for achieving unity and development of marginalized social segments to ensure inclusive growth of the nation. It is mainly because our vision has a unique goal, the goal of developing a generation which yearns for knowledge and to transform the community into a morally conscious, educationally advanced, prosperous, politically strong, united, peaceful, and capable. All of us at SAFI felt that the abnormalities in the contemporary political and social scenario underline the need for a Puritanic leadership to infuse the spirit for sustainable and inclusive growth and progressive change. The thought-provoking insight of Professor Siddiq Hassan Sahib and Professor Jalil Sahib has given the life to our vision to establish SAFI. We discussed our emotional perceptions, which ultimately gave birth to a solid dream. In 2001, SAFI was founded with his dream of hope and prayer. We know this dream requires planned intervention at micro level. We also know well that this dream involves extraordinary effort for its translation into reality. We are determined to play our role in the best possible way to achieve the goal. It definitely is the mission of this great initiative. This initiative, by all means, is a multifaceted project centering on human resources refinement. Human resources refinement is not a substitute for human resources development. It is much more than the simple materialistic development. By the grace of Almighty, within a decade of our organized work, the Social Advancement Foundation of India has grown significantly. We launched SAFI Institute of Advanced Studies in 2005. It is an affiliated educational institute focusing more on research than the conventional educational programs. The official recognition for the research in bioinformatics and microbiology are underway. Inshallah, I am sure we will soon get into the domain of research to produce authentic work in the respective areas. As a sign of its commitment to the refinement of human resources, the Foundation has already planned a few projects for immediate implementation. The establishment of Centers for Advanced Research, Advanced Center for Medical and Biological Sciences, SAFI Center for Advanced Research and Molecular Medicine, Institute of Regional Studies and Documentation, Center for Human Resources and Training, and Center for Islamic Economics and Banking are the important projects which are in the pipeline. It is a historic moment for all of us. The SAFI campus, housed in Razia Nagar, with a magnificent block of academic instructions, cultural center for prayer and spiritual discourse, the state-of-the-art library, and the ladies' hostel are now going to be dedicated to the nation. Incidentally, this moment falls the 11th hour, the 11th day, the 11th month, the 11th year, which romantically lies on our National Education Day. More significantly, this auspicious moment is embellished by the gracious presence of Sri M. Hamid Ansari. Sri M. Hamid Ansari adorns the chair of the Vice President of India with his colorful record as a brilliant career diplomat, powerful administrator, renowned academician and Vice Chancellor, and reputable author. We are tremendously excited with your presence and blessing. And I am sure it will evoke greater confidence and deep commitment among us to work for greater accomplishment. On behalf of SAFI fraternity, I cordially welcome you, sir, to this function. I record our deep gratitude to you for your kindness and generosity to accept our invitation. Sri E.Mohammad, the Honorable Union Minister of State for HRD and External Affairs, is always with us in our journey as a mentor, as a source of advice and support. On behalf of all of us, I welcome you, sir, to this function. Sri P.K. Kunyalikuti, the Honorable Minister for Industries, is a part of our fraternity, and we depend always for energy and drive. I extend a warm welcome to you, sir. Dr. Umar bin Abdul Minem Zawawi, one of our great supporters in the Sultanate of Oman, has graciously sponsored the Library Complex and Cultural Center. He has deputed his nephew, Mr. Sami Al-Zawawi, to represent him at this function. I will welcome you, brother. Brother Muhammad Jalahma is now with us to grace this occasion. On behalf of SAFI, I extend a cordial welcome. He will lay foundation stone of the upcoming project of the men's hostel, which he generously sponsored. I take this opportunity to welcome Sri M.K. Munir, the Honorable Minister, and Muhammad Haji MLA for their gracious presence. Last but not the least, I welcome all our distinguished guests, respected media reporters, members of the staff, trustees, parents, the students who are with us to witness this great episode. I welcome you with joy and happiness. Certainly, this moment reminds all of us our commitment for achieving the spirit of our vision. India is fast growing with 8% GDP, and a Muslim community of 150 million cannot lag behind in the march of our country as a formidable force. We have a long way to go. I reaffirm the SAFI will contribute its share through proactive interventions in the years to come. We are really fortunate to have benevolent political leaders, philanthropic businessmen, brilliant academicians, and dedicated community leaders in our fraternity to design and implement our goals. Before I close, I gratefully acknowledge the great work of my colleagues, C.P. Kunyahmed, P.K. Ahmed Sahib, Dr. Azad Mupan, T.P. Imbich Ahmed, and in our efforts to streamline the SIAS. Also, I thank all the trustees and the 600 over benefactors for their contribution, and Rashid and the staff of the SAFI for their commitments, without which SAFI would not have been a reality. Inshallah, SAFI will grow into new heights and will be the Aligarh of the South to carry the beacon of light and to be the torchbearer.
Sri M. Hamid Ansari to dedicate the SAFI campus to the nation and address the gathering.
Dr.P.Mohamed Ali Sahib, distinguished dignitaries on the dais, ministers, members of the Legislative Assembly of Kerala, distinguished guests from GCC countries, friends, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum. It gives me great pleasure to take part in today's function marking the 10th anniversary of the establishment of Social Advancement Foundation of India and dedicating the academic campus to the nation. The inauguration of the hostels and the library complex is another milestone in the effort of the foundation to promote higher education, research and excellence. I don't have to tell it to this audience that the Holy Quran begins with the injunction, Iqra, read. The Prophet, peace be upon him, was said to have instructed to go in quest of knowledge even to China, and to seek knowledge from cradle to the grave. Acquisition of knowledge and its dissemination were always held to be very important for public good, individual emancipation and amelioration of the community. The economic and social reality of today has only accentuated the centrality of knowledge. As India moves towards actualizing its vision of a knowledge society, it is clear that those who are not educated will be left behind. The human development indicators of the Muslim community have been well documented by the Sachar Committee report to which the Honorable Minister referred. Poor literacy rates are far below the national average. High dropout rates at the level of school education, poor levels of enrollment at tertiary level, underrepresentation at IITs and IIMs, and high unemployment rates amongst graduates have been highlighted in the report. The government remains committed to implementing the recommendations of the report with a specific focus on addressing the problems of educational backwardness of the Muslim community through a multi-pronged strategy. Yet, the government remains one of the many stakeholders in addressing this problem. It is time for parents and communities to take the initiative to organize themselves and to seek to eliminate educational backwardness with a special approach towards tertiary and vocational education and training. It is no coincidence that Kerala has some of the best human development indicators in the country. It is not an accident, but a conscious effort by the government and the people that it has reached this status. The value of modern education was recognized by all communities in the state, even before independence. This foundation's efforts have achieved significant success in the last decade. I hope it would continue its good work and encourage many more students towards academic excellence and pursuit of research in science, technology, and social sciences. I congratulate the trustees of the foundation for their hard work and urge them to continue on this path for the benefit of the community, the state, and the nation. I would like to draw their attention to a couplet of the poet Muhammad Iqbal. Masjid to bana di शब भर में ईमा की हरारत वालों ने मन अपना पुराना पापी है, बरसों में नमाजी बन न सका. I'll translate it. The fervor of faith has enabled the followers of faith to build the mosque overnight. The heart, however, is an old sinner and in years could not acquire the habit of praying regularly. What Muhammad Iqbal said has a wider relevance. I think a great initiative has been taken in bringing into being an institution, but in the final analysis, it is its work that will be judged by coming generations. I thank Dr. Muhammad Ali once again for inviting me, and I wish the foundation all success in its efforts. Thank you.